Hello everyone, my name is Achan Rawat and welcome to Study Gyan. So I hope you all are doing well, and today we are going to learn how we can connect and configure our MySQL database with the Flask framework provided by Python. So for that you just have to go to Google and search studygyan.com, and after reaching the website you have to search Flask in the search box, and then you can see the blog connecting Flask with MySQL. Just click on it and you will be able to see all the steps that are required to configure and connect MySQL database with Flask framework. So the first step is installing MySQL. Just click on this link to go to the official website of MySQL. You can download the MySQL by just going to the download section and scrolling down to MySQL community downloads, and then to MySQL community server, and you can select your operating system and the version you want to download, and you can download MySQL database, MySQL server in your respective PC. So the next step is to create a virtual environment. So to create a virtual environment we have to create a folder in our PC. So here I am going to create a folder and name it Flask and MySQL. So now you can use any Python ID. I'm using VS Code here. So I'm opening the folder my Flask and MySQL, and now I'm creating a file app.py in it, and then just go to the terminal and copy this command python dash mvenv myenv and paste it here. So this command would install virtual environment in your directory, and to activate this virtual environment copy this command source myenv bin activate and paste it here and execute it. So my virtual environment has been set up. So the next step here is to install the required libraries. So there are three required libraries that we are going to install. Just copy this command pip install flask and copy the command pip install flask mysql db. That would be required to connect our MySQL database with Flask framework, and pip install MySQL connector Python. Now we have installed all the required libraries, so we can move to the next step, that is creating table in MySQL. So for that you have to open the terminal in your PC and write this command mysql-u root-p, and then write the password that you have set before, and then copy this command create database Flask and MySQL. This would create a new database named Flask and MySQL, and then copy this command use Flask and MySQL. So it is used to use a database which here is Flask and MySQL. And now the next step is creating a table in this database named users with two columns, name and email, with the data type varchar. So we can see the table by the query select star from users. So the table is empty right now. So now we can move to the next step, that is importing the required libraries. So we have to import the required libraries in our app.py file. Just copy this code and paste it in your app.py file. So we have import from Flask render template request and redirect from Flask, and imported mysql.connector. So the next step is writing the Flask application. So we are going to copy this command app equal to flask name and paste it here. So basically app equal to flask name initiates a flask application, and app.run debug equal to true, run this flask application. So between this we have to create routes so we can fetch and access functions. So we are going to the next step, that is defining routes and views. So first we are creating a route with the function index. So just copy the entire code and paste it here. So now you can see this is app route backslash method equal to get and post. So this means that it's a route, it's a URL backslash where if we access it, we can fetch this index function, and the type of HTTP request we can use are get and post. So when we enter this index function, if the request method is post, we will basically retrieve the data from the user from the post request name and email, and we would save it in our variables name and email. And the next line of code is connection equal to mysql.connector.connect. So this code is basically connecting our local MySQL database with our Flask framework. So here we have to change our password, we have to rename it with our password and change the name of the database. Here we are using the database Flask and MySQL. Okay, so the next step is cur equal to connector.cursor. So this basically create a cursor that can execute queries in our MySQL database, and cur.execute is executing this query in our MySQL database in a table that is users. So it's basically inserting the values name and email in our users table with the data name and email that we have retrieved from the post request. So connection.commit basically ensures that the changes are made in our users table in our database, and cur.close basically would just close the cursor, and then we would comment out this return redirect users and write return executed. So basically if we execute this query in our database in the users table, we would return executed, and then return render template index.html. It would render the template index.html. So for that we have to create a folder templates, and then in this folder templates we have to create a index.html file, and this index.html file you can just go to the next step, that is step 8, and copy this code for index.html file. So this index.html file is basically providing a feature, providing a form to the user where user can enter name and email and click on submit to send a post request. So after pasting the code in index.html, we just have to save this app.py file and just write Python app.py to run this file, and we can see that a port 5000 has been generated. We just have to click on command and click, and now we can see this form that has been created with index.html file, where the user can enter his name, suppose Sachin Rawat, and email, and submit as a post request. And now it's showing me that it's executed. So now if I go to my terminal section and again run this command, select star from user, I can see that the query has been executed and the new row has been inserted in our table users. So after that we have to display this table in our port in our web page. So for that we have to define another route, that is app.route users. So basically to fetch this route, we have to go to the URL /users, and then we can access this function users. So here also the connection is with the database, and we can change the name of the database with Flask and mysql. And here basically cur equal to connection.cursor is creating the cursor for executing query, and we are executing the query select star from users. And user detail equal to cur.fetch all, we are basically fetching all the details from the table, and then using this render template to render the template users.html. So for that we have to create another file in the templates folder, that is users.html, and the code for user.html is provided in the step 8 creating templates. And we can just copy this code for users.html and paste it in our users.html file. Just save it and go back to the app.py. So this users.html file is basically creating a table to display our MySQL table users in the web page. So when we go back to the app.py, we just have to save it, and then we can again command click on this port 5000, and now we are going to the URL users, and now we can see our table username Sachin Rawat and email ID. So basically if we want both this URL in the same page, that if we are submitting the post request and we can see the table at the same time, so for that we are using return redirect users, and now we can remove this code line return executed. And now just save this app.py file, and again click on the port 5000. So now if we enter any post request, we enter the name and the email and click on submit button. So at the same time we can see our table. So that's how you can connect and configure MySQL database in your PC with Flask framework of Python.